The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your not at all humble host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to like it, share it. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're following me on all of the social media platforms. That way, if there's a song, a band, a video, something you need me to check out desperately, then you can hit me up with a DM or you can leave it in the comment section below. If you are going to leave it in the comment section below, most of you know the rules. Read through. Someone's already made your suggestion. What do? Leave a like and an I concur. Join the I concur army. Before we get to today's video, I do want to say thank you to those that make the Wild Side possible. That would be Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and our brand new sponsor, Gothic Jewelry. Did a great job of filling the... I almost flipped you guys off. I'm sorry. They did a great job of filling in. I had a blank space on my middle finger of my left hand, and they did a great job of filling it in with exactly what I look for. I'm not a big, gaudy, flashy guy when it comes to my rings. I like nice little bands and things like that. These two are my late wife's toe rings, so those will never be replaced. But they did a really good job of understanding what I was looking for. Sent me really nice rings. This one especially. I like that little skull. Fantastic material. Also got me a bracelet. Spells a new chapter in Morse code. That is awesome. They have a bunch of these with different messages on them. And I got my Crown of Thorn earring hoop. So thank you very much to Gothic Jewelry. Head over there for all your metalhead accoutrement and tell them that Eric Clark sent you. Today's video is coming from the comment section of a previous video and a DM. I know absolutely nothing about this individual. I know no history about them, and I'm really not sure if I know how to pronounce their name correctly. But somebody said, you got to check this out. So that's what we're going to do. Do me a favor. Do what you do best. Fill me in on everything I get wrong and everything I don't know down in the comment section. So today we're going to check out Black Betty. It is actually a very old song made famous by Ram Jam back in the 70s, but it's actually much older than that. But today we're going to check out the cover by Leo MORACCHIOLI. I hope I said that correctly. Leo MORACCHIOLI. We're going to check out Black Betty, the metal cover. Here we go.
Studios.
All right. All right. I can't look. It'll mess up my vision.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Black Betty out of charge. Bam a lamb, the damn thing gone wild. Bam a lamb, said word on my mind. Bam a lamb, the damn thing gone blind. Bam a lamb, I said oh Black Betty, bam a lamb. Whoa, okay. Black Betty, bam a lamb.
These poor neighbors. That was a really good change right there from what you were expecting. It was really good. A lot of times when people do these covers, they head in a traditional way. I like how he went in a very different direction than what you would normally hear. Yeah, right here. Look, man, the banjo is a very underrated instrument. It really is. It's an instrument that I think a lot of rock bands overlook. But the Beatles have used it. The Eagles have used it. Clapton has used it. A lot of people have used the banjo, and it really does add. It adds a different, bright color to the spectrum, and if you do it right, like he's doing in this song, and you just kind of leave it in the not in the background, but kind of the mid foreground almost. It adds this really cool brightness to it. So I appreciate what he's doing with that, but. I'll get to my thoughts on Mr. Leo here at the end. Good progression, good time change. Way to pick up the tempo. That was really subtle. It was really subtle the way they changed tempo there. It's really well done. Yeah, good job.
She makes me sing, Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam.
Imagine the neighbor drinking coffee, looks out his window. But wait, there's more? Is there more? I mean, that's the song. Okay. I guess there's going to be credits. I mean, I'll sit here and let them play, but is that it? Okay, cool. Or is this like a behind the scenes?
Outro, baby. Can you feel it?
Oh, there's more? All right.
It's time to get funky.
I'll check it out.
Let's go, get aroused, and buy my songs online. Let's go! You can buy my songs online. Do it to me all the time. Look at me, I look insane. That's just me, insane in the brain. No, I'm really not. Oh shit, I guess I really am. You can buy my songs online. Do it to me all the time.
Oh, this is
take off all your clothes and look in the mirror. Let's go.
This has a heavy Primus, infectious groove sound to it, and I really the shirt that guy in the rabbit head's wearing, I really like that shirt, by the way. This has really got a good, like I said, a Primus, minus Les Claypool, of course. But yeah, it's got that Primus sound to it, little infectious grooves. I really enjoy when bands embrace the fun, right? I like that. I really do. So I'm enjoying it.
You can buy my songs online. Do it to me all the time. When you take off all your clothes and look in the mirror. Let's go. That sexy ass spank it. I wanna thank Frank and the bunny. I'll see you later.
His knee hit that rock. Oh, that has to hurt. Don't you hate that? Remember that when you were a kid?
Men ikke kne av steinen.
Du går veldig close nå, så bare liksom...
There is a silliness to it when you're making videos, when you're doing stuff like that. I've had to do headshots and stuff. There is a silliness when you have to act and there's nothing to act to. It's really weird. Very, very bizarre and surreal. So you may as well have fun with it. Yeah. So well done. Like I said, I respect any band that enjoys what they do and has a great time with what they do. And obviously, Leo Moracchioli, I really hope I'm saying that correctly. Leo Moracchioli. Moracchioli. More I say it like that, the less I'm confident in how I'd say it. So that was Black Betty, the cover, along with another track that was after it, Everybody Again. Let me know what's going on down below. I like that. I like what he did with Black Betty. So there are certain staples that I think every band should be able to play. Every rock band should be able to play certain songs, right? Like No Particular Place to Go. Riding along in my automobile. Right? These are basic, traditional, staple songs of rock and roll. No Particular Place to Go. Baby Please Don't Go. Right? That's a great track. If you can do anything close to what Van Morrison did, by all means, you're worth your weight in gold. And Black Betty is one of them. You know, if you want to be a rock band, you better have a version of Black Betty in your pocket because it's a great song. It's a great tune. And you can do so much with it. You can manipulate Black Betty. Black Betty is one of those tracks like a Green Onions that, depending on who you're playing in front of, you can make subtle changes to the song, to the tempo, like they did. And you can really modify the song for every individual performance of the song. So it's a good song to be able to play, and he does a really good job of that. I like how, he brought in a banjo. There are certain instruments that, while not really good for the front of a rock band, there are certain instruments that you wouldn't think go well in a rock band, and a banjo is one of them. Especially if you know what you're doing. Banjo, bagpipes. I don't even want to hear the argument. There's no argument against bagpipes. There isn't. AC/DC and Slade have already put that argument to rest. So the tambourine, for example, is one of those instruments that, if used subtly, properly, in the right measure, at the right layer, it really adds a great brightness to the color pattern and the texture of the song. And again, he's phenomenal. He's a great musician. He's an absolutely fantastic musician. The second part of the video with that, I'm going to call it his own song, an original. If somebody can, again, let me know everything down below. I like that. It had a good, really good groove, late 90s, early 2000s, ironic funk metal vibe to it. So it did have that infectious grooves, Primus, even Chili Peppers. You know, I'll even go with back when the Chili Peppers used to wear socks on their junk, back when they were having fun. So he's having a blast. He's obviously having fun. He's really leaning into, from what I see in the suggestions, he's really leaning into the covers. And maybe he's putting some originals in there as well. So he's a very talented musician, exceptionally talented musician, especially if you're getting ready to tell me in the comments below that he's playing all the instruments, except for the banjo. He's probably playing that too. So if this guy is playing all of these instruments and he's making music that good, the question I would ask would be, okay, I'm really sorry to do this, but I'm going to put on my radio guy music industry hat here. And I'm going to say, man, you have our attention. That is very impressive. I'm very impressed by what you just did there. So much so that I'm going to have a conversation with you. That's how impressive that is. That's so impressive, I would want to talk to him. But when I spoke to him, the question I would ask is, okay, now what? Now what? What is your goal? What is your goal? Because if you want to be at that level, at the highest level of superstardom, if that's your goal, to be the rock god, then you need promotion, you need support, you need distribution, you need a lot of things that you do not possess. So you have to be able to turn part of that over to someone else. And that someone else is going to ask you, now what? Where are we going here with this? Are you strictly a cover guy? Are you a camp guy? Is this going to be ironic, funny rock? Because that does have an expiration date. It does have a time limit. It does have a ceiling. So that would be the question. This guy is very capable of reaching that highest level. I would like to. I'll get a little deeper into it, especially as original stuff. So again, if you have any ideas as far as like original material, other things that I need to be looking at for Mr. Moracchioli, by all means, link him down below, because I would like to see more of his original material, simply because if he's that brilliant of a musician, I would like to see him get beyond the cover songs. Cover songs are great. Everybody loves a cover song. There's familiarity there. There's safety there. So I totally understand why you would do it. But I got to tell you, man, there's tens of thousands, if not millions, of really good cover bands out there. I live in Nashville. There are 4 cover bands I can take you out to see. 4 of them that are better than most mainstream radio artists of any genre. Tight, perfect, everything's good about them. Great cover bands. They know how to work the crowd. But it has a ceiling. So I would want to know, where are we going from here? I hope that it's somewhere, progressively better than doing a Black Betty cover. I really hope so. So again, link them down below. Thank you very much for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. That guy's brilliant, and it was hilarious watching a guy jump around in a bunny head. And I'm going to go hit up a vintage clothing store soon, and I'm going to go find a shirt like that. I really dig that shirt. That is a very cool shirt. If you know where I can get one, link me down below. I would like to say thank you to those that make the Wild Side possible. That would be Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and our brand new sponsor, Gothic Jewelry. All the links are down below. All you metalheads, if you need your accoutrements from bracelets to earrings to necklaces to rings, go hit up my buddies over at Gothic Jewelry. Fantastic material, man. Just absolutely great material. Could not be happier. So I want to thank them for all the help and that they're giving the Wild Side. Thank all of you for your suggestions, your information, and your support. I wouldn't be here without it. So again, thank you. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.